Having body image concerns is a relatively common experience and is not a mental health issue or problem in and of itself. However, it can be a risk factor for many mental health problems. If you've suffered from anxiety, depression, shame, or self-consciousness due to your weight or appearance, or feeling like somehow you just don't belong, pay attention. This video is absolutely for you. I'm going to share with you some tips and tricks on how to help cope with that and maybe help you understand that you are not alone. Join me now. Watch. So update is body reflection, eating disorder, addiction, and the brain really on that, because I eat healthy, but understanding anxiety, the brain of how that works and how I feel. So I woke up this morning feeling sick, like I have a sore throat. Excuse me. And so it's only still morning time. And was I hungry? Not really, but the need to want to eat. Okay, well, I make healthier choices so that I'm working, because I'm working through a lot of the psychologies. In my life, I've never been anorexic, but I had to realize I have the brain of an anorexic, and then the body dysmorphia, but then there's like, here, this is a real reality. Here, this is how this affects you. Okay, so any addiction is something that consumes you. I can recognize though and feel it's anxiety around whatever, and as I've been continuing going through this, very, very stressful situation the last little while, that's what keeps the block, right? It's the addiction to the thing that's the distraction, where it's like, okay, just stop, rest. But because so there's the body shutting down, saying, hey, like something's wrong, you're sick. So I knew, okay, don't go to the gym, don't go out, you have to but I've been sick for so long, the last little number of years, that it's the brain, it's so frustrating. So it's like I can recognize my brain at an amped up pace, but my body in a place that's not matching, and then the dialogue around those things, and then how that relates to other things, and then why I'm triggered, and what I'm choosing to deal with that. So as I've had to take a step back, right, I am doing my own programs, myself, that I created. I went to go get every possible help there exists. I can absolutely say that after a lifetime, and all those programs proved to be failures. That's why I'm challenging every one of those programs. And in the past, with the cycle, with that bit of love, there was a difference in change. Well, that's the core, I believe, of all addictions. Abuse, yes. Abuse from where? Well, if you have to remove the abuse. That's also the self-abuse, if you're alone in bad company. And most people don't realize they're triggered by other things. So you have an addiction, you have something, but the environment around of the triggering, if you can or can't be yourself. But most people don't know who they are. And that's why it is a road less traveled for everyone, and at different times, for different reasons, for different people. So some people relate to the food thing, others, it's something else, right? It's alcohol, it's drugs, it's sex, it's whatever it is, for whatever reasons. The core psychology, though, always relates to self-worth. Well, where did that come from? Well, who's in your head? And that's the challenge I have with myself. So when energies, and I say energies, and that's circumstances, people, situations, that's stress. That will shut down the body and trigger something else in the brain, and it's trying to match that to be present. They say when you try to meditate and the devil shows up, meditate, or make the devil meditate with you, you have to meet that. What is that devil? What is that demon? You can't even sit still. Why? Or you need to be constant. Well, that's the distraction. Well, that's when the addiction is normally triggered. So because it's like, oh, being back, or what do it, like the feeling of because I know there's something around me that just triggered me. So it's like, the right thing to do for my body, stop, because continuously putting more things in my body, that's not going to help, especially as my throat's killing. That makes no sense. But that's the stupid little battles. But I know, looking back at where I've come and how far I've come in this, I know that I'm on the right path. But it's like I'm still stuck. I'm in the middle before I can prove what I've been doing to be clearly, I have to come out the other side of it, right? That's the way I'm in, just happen to be in the middle. But documenting it for myself, because then I look back and go, wow, whatever, but also proof, right? And then later, because my goal in life will be to educate the educated truly for their failures. I went to go get help, and the help was the problem. That doesn't mean I believe all people with certifications in this area, mental health, PTSD, are bad. I just haven't met them. And I went through hundreds my entire life, and I also interviewed and witnessed and watched, and I saw how differently patients would be to doctors or to therapists or whatever else, but they would tell me the truth. So what would make those people believe that they were more qualified? Because I'm studying it, living it, and experimenting on myself. So I'm going to prove it.